Welcome back. Last time we got past a checkpoint and found the tree dragon and got his blessing. And now we're going to head a little bit closer to Shikk. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Alright, where's the pit? Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I can just corner them that easy. Well, they can't complain about food at this rate. And yeah, that should help them more than enough. Kind of hoping to find a fishing point, but it's not. Huh? You wanna know whose boat that is? I don't know, but whoever the owner is, he's probably at the pub. I heard that the checkpoint's been closed and that it's hard to get here. Wonder if he'll be able to get out alright. Can't fish in the sea of mud, but you can fish here, you know. Say this ocean stretches all the way to the western continent. Rare items from across the sea. Care to take a look? We'll see about that. Ooh. That's tempting. Even if it is heavy. Okay, so now she could get a +1 hit, but it's not an all-targeter. I should upgrade, but at the same time, I don't know. Sorry, but if you want to buy something, please use the counter. No, I want to take it. Looking to hire a ship, are you? Well, then you should talk to those sailors there. Well, I'm gonna hold off on that then. I'm exploring first. Welcome to Shikk, home of the best sailors in the world. Know why? Because Shikk is the only non-mud sea in the world, that's why. My dad's a sailor. I'm waiting for his ship to get in. Most of the menfolk of this town are out on their ships right now. I heard that in some places they have boats that sail on the sand. I'd like to see one of them someday. The boats here only sail on water. I was going through some stuff in the hold and I found this old treasure. If you want, I'll trade it for that copper ball you've got. Now we got the silver ball. It may be old, but it sure is pretty, ain't it? Okay, I guess we're done exploring here, so I guess we'll actually do progress. What? You want to ride on our ship? Hey, I don't know who you think you are, but we don't just let just anyone on our ship, you know. Besides, we can't let anyone who doesn't have the blessing of the god of the sea come with us. It's bad luck. Now be off with you. The ship docked in the harbor. Yeah, that's my ship. Well, it belongs to my brother too. Nice ship, ain't she? You want to ride in our ship? I'll have to talk to Zig about that. All of us sailors get the blessing of the sea, blessing of the god of the sea before we go out in our ships. Can't have anyone without that blessing on board, see? No. So I guess we're heading to that next location. Just barely got here and already see a treasure chest, so you know we're in for a good time. Huh. Okay. I suppose now you're going to tell me that I'm getting attacked in the middle of it. No, you're just going to combo the wind. That. Oh gosh. Alright, so Holy Circle is basically an impenetrable barrier for one turn. What? You want the blessing of the god of the sea so you can become sailors yourselves? Well then, that's a different story now, isn't it? Go on ahead. I guess if you came here prior, he'd be like, no. There's an old superstition that says if you go to the sea without the sea god's blessing, the journey will end in disaster. Yeah, sailors and their superstitions. You know, if my attacks actually chain together like they're supposed to, this will be over real quick. Hey, that's what I like to see. Saw some of these in the desert at one point, so they actually aren't new. So while we call the local wildlife population, I hope you all have been enjoying the game so far. The next coming bit, I think, if I recall correctly, is a little bit slow, but it doesn't drag on too long. Meanwhile, in the other time slot, Fatal Frame 2 should be chugging along just fine, even though I haven't started it yet at the time of recording this. But hopefully it's proving to be enjoyable. Fatal Frame 2 is a favorite, and arguably one of... Hello. And is arguably the best game in the series. Now, what I will say is I haven't played 3. I've watched it. So maybe when I get my hands on 3 and play it proper, maybe my opinion will change. But 2 is very solid. 2 is extremely good. So hopefully y'all are enjoying that ride if you're partaking in it as well. Oh boy, we're getting might. Wetsuits. Really? I would almost be willing to investigate that. If Ed, Ed, and Eddie wasn't an effective tactic. The fact that it's this easy to just dish out full clears, though, even with bullets having been nerfed, is kind of sad, but... Yay! Huh. Other than the weight, that's not too bad, especially since for some people, water hits harder. Do 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 do. Oh, while I was checking through information on certain things like the fairy village and such, because you use Control F and you try to find like specific details. Do I drop it here? Yeah. Hold up. Okay. I happen to go over previous locations in the game. Would you believe that by the time you're leaving Czech, evocation village where we unlocked Kaiser at, basically, that they were listing levels at like upper 20, like we're talking like 28. I'm like, why did you power level? Like, the game isn't that hard. At least I don't think it is. There might be some fights later on that are a little bit rough if you're not using the systems to your advantage, but nothing too terrible. Like, maybe you'll want to grind a little bit at the very end, but I don't know, Chief. So, we meet again, young Yore Dragon. We are Hai Ryong, one of the dragons of old. So, the god of the sea is just an avatar of one of the dragons? Forsooth. Though our powers be faded with time, there are many of us who are glorified as deities still. We came here because we, need a ship. Thou seekest my blessing. Very well. Thou shalt have it. Once thou walk the whale road, seek us out. We shall give you another blessing then, young dragon. Just give me both of them here. No. We dwell in the wild, deep places, those protected by hard rock and stone. Bend your sails there, and thou shalt find us. Saltstone. You show this to sailors as proof you've received the sea god's blessing. Wow. Wow, that's a lot less output. I'm a little bit surprised. Ow. Oh, you're just shoring up the party, ain't you? Which I ought to start just using Ursula so I can double Simon just to increase the output here. Woohoo! Yeah, we've already seen that. Okay. I wasn't sure if he updated. So before we go to Shikk, let's open up camp, check on the fairies. Let's make sure that their food is either capped or higher than what we left it. Oh, that's the yin symbol. Okay. Okay, food is capped. Ordinary, both are ordinary. And we have a diligent worker in the item shop. Okay, so are we done clearing the land? I would argue yes. But maybe I should leave them on that for a little while longer just to be completely sure. Oh, So in our item shop, we have an ordinary and a diligent fairy. Let's take Como from hunting and put them in the item shop. You did not offer a healing herb, right? Ooh. Alright, so maybe odd and ordinary overlap. We'll use them to find out. Okay. That's probably preventing ambushes. I would consider grabbing that, but it's a little bit risky, I feel. And there we go with more speed boots, even though now we don't need them. So I think we'll be fine for the moment, but let's go ahead and start having that level up. Should be this one. Okay, is it just going to be the last one I look at? Alright, no, seriously, though. Good grief. Or do they just not appear in there? I guess they don't appear in there. Okay. They should be fine. I don't care what we have to do. We need to get on that ship. I'm sure that there are lots of traditions and all, but you think they just let us on without going to all this trouble? No. Dee says the shrine to the god of the sea is just another example of how ancient dragons are worshipped as gods. Yup. The ocean's really salty. I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. I won't try to steal the ship. I mean, we wouldn't be able to sell it by ourselves anyway. So see, she did think about it. And actually, given the time on this part, even if it is a little bit early, I will go ahead and call it. So, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Y'all take it easy and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time on Breath of Fire 4.